Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are able to speak approximately a few essential subjects of hazards and its types. Let's get to the point. Hazards exist in each place of work. However, how do you already know which of them have the maximum capability to damage people? By figuring out dangers at your place of work. You may be higher organized to govern or do away with them and save you accidents, injuries, assets harm and downtime. Firstly, a key step in any protection protocol is to behavior and intensive risk evaluation of all paintings, environments, and gadget. In a risk evaluation, it's miles essential to be as thorough as viable due to the fact, after all, you can't shield your people in opposition to dangers you're unaware of. Avoid blind spots for your place of work protection tactics via way of means of deliberating those 6 principal classes of place of work dangers. Which means of the phrase risk may be confusing. Often dictionaries do now no longer deliver precise definitions or integrate with the time period danger. For example, one dictionary defines risk as a threat or danger which enables provide an explanation for why many human beings use the phrases interchangeably. There are many definitions for risk, however the maximum not unusual place definition while speaking approximately place of work fitness and protection is, a risk is any supply of capability harm. Damage or unfavorable fitness results on something or someone. Harm, physical injury or damage to health. Hazard, a capability supply of damage to an employee. Basically, a risk is the capability for damage or an unfavorable effect. Sometimes the ensuing damage is known as the risk as opposed to the real supply of the risk. For example, the ailment tuberculosis is probably known as a risk via way of means of a few. However, in general, the TB-inflicting bacteria could taken into consideration the risk or unsafe types of hazards a not unusual place manner to categorize dangers via way of means of category, biological, bacteria, viruses, insects, plants, birds, animals, and humans, etc. Chemical relies upon it the bodily, chemical, and poisonous houses of the chemical, ergonomic, repetitive actions, fallacious installation of laptop, terrible layout of gadget, laptop layout, or workflow, guide handling, repetitive movement, etc. Physical, slippery flooring, items in walkways, dangerous or misused equipment, immoderate noise, terrible lighting, fire, radiation, magnetic fields, stress extremes, noise, etc. Psychological, shift paintings, workload, handling the public, harassment, discrimination, chance of threat, regular low-stage noise, stress, violence, etc., safety, slipping, tripping dangers, beside the point of guarding, gadget malfunctions or breakdowns. Biological hazards waste from hospitals and study centers can also additionally include ailment-inflicting organisms that would infect website online employees. Like chemical dangers, etiologic cellars can be dispersed with inside the surroundings through water and wind. Other biologic dangers that can be gifted unsafe waste website online encompass toxic plants, insects, animals, and indigenous pathogens. Protective garb and respiration gadget can assist lessen the possibilities of publicity. Thorough washing of any uncovered frame components and gadget will assist shield in opposition to infection. Types of factors you'll be uncovered to encompass blood and different frame fluids, fungi, mold, bacteria and viruses, plants, insect bites, animal and hen droppings, Physical hazards are elements within inside the surroundings that could damage a frame without always touching it. Physical hazards include radiation, such as non-ionizing, high publicity sunlight, ultraviolet rays, temperature extremes, warm and cold, constant loud noise. Ergonomics hazards occur while the kind of paintings, frame positions, and operating situations place stress in your frame. They are the toughest to identify because you don't continually right away observe the stress in your frame or the damage that those dangers pose. Short time period publicity can also additionally bring about sore muscles tomorrow with inside the days following publicity. However, long time period publicity can bring about severe long time period illnesses. Ergonomic hazards include improperly adjusted workstations and chairs, frequent lifting, poor posture, awkward actions, mainly if they may be repetitive, repeating the equal actions over and over, having to apply an excessive amount of force, mainly when you have to do it frequently. Vibration chemical hazards are gift will ya employees uncover any chemical guidance with inside the place of work in any form. Some are more secure than others. However, to a few people who are greater touchy to chemical compounds, even not unusual place answers can reason infection, pores and skin irritation, or respiration problems. Beware of liquids like cleansing products, paints, acids, solvents, especially if chemical compounds are in an unlabeled container, vapors and fumes that come from welding or publicity to solvents, gases like acetylene, propane, carbon monoxide, and helium, flammable substances like gasoline, solvents, and explosive chemical compounds. Pesticide safety hazards. These are the maximum, not unusual place, and can be found in maximum places of work at one time or another. They encompass dangerous situations that could reason harm, infection, and death. Safety hazards include spills on flooring or tripping dangers, together with blocked aisles or cords going for walks throughout the floor, working from heights such as ladders, scaffolds, roofs, or any raised paintings area, unguarded equipment and shifting equipment components, guards eliminated or shifting components that an employee can by chance touch, electrical dangers like frayed cords, lacking floor pins, fallacious wiring, confined spaces, machinery-associated dangerous lockout, tag-out, boiler protection, forklifts, etc. Some protection dangers are a characteristic of the paintings itself. For example, heavy gadget creates an extra risk for employees with inside the area of the working gadget. Protective gadget can impair employees' agility, listening to, and vision that can bring about an accelerated danger of an accident. Accidents concerning bodily dangers can endanger people and might create extra dangers. For example, accelerated chemical publicity because of broken protecting gadget, or threat of explosion as a result of the integration of chemical compounds. Site employees need to continuously appearance out for capability protection dangers and need to right away tell their supervisors of any new dangers in order that mitigate movement may be taken.